Shrek and the Lost Little Boy. Once upon a time in a swamp that was big, smelly, and perfect for an ogre, Shrek was enjoying his peaceful day. He was lounging by the water, tossing stones, when suddenly he heard a faint noise, a soft, sad sniffle. "Hey, who's crying in my swamp?" Shrek grumbled, standing up. He stomped toward the bushes and pulled them apart. There, sitting on a mossy rock, was a little boy. His face was streaked with tears, and his tiny hands clutched a wilting flower. "Oi, lad," Shrek said in his big, booming voice. "What are you doing in my swamp?" The boy gasped and looked up. Please don't eat me, Mr. Ogre. I'm lost." Shrek rolled his eyes. "Eat you? Bah, don't be daft. Now, what's your name?" "Timmy," the boy said. "I got lost while picking flowers for my mom, and I don't know how to get home." Shrek sighed, rubbing the back of his neck. "All right, Timmy, I'll help you. But no crying, eh? Makes the swamp soggy." Timmy gave a small smile, and so their journey began. As Shrek and Timmy walked through the forest, they came across a rickety old bridge guarded by a big, ugly troll. The troll's arms were crossed, and he glared down at them. "No one crosses my bridge without paying a toll," he growled. Shrek narrowed his eyes. "We're not paying anything, you overgrown rock. Let us through." The troll laughed. "If you want to pass, answer my riddle. What gets wetter the more it dries?" Timmy tugged on Shrek's sleeve and whispered, "A towel." Shrek grinned. "It's a towel, you big lump." The troll blinked in surprise. "Fine, you may pass, but only because the kid's clever." Shrek snorted. "Aye, and you're lucky I'm not in the mood to toss you off your own bridge." They crossed safely, and Timmy beamed with pride. After crossing the troll's bridge, Shrek and Timmy found themselves in a strange, eerie part of the forest called the Whispering Woods. The trees were tall and twisted, and their branches seemed to reach out like hands. As they walked, soft voices began to echo all around them. "Turn back! Turn back! It's not safe," the whispers hissed. Timmy clung to Shrek's arm. "Shrek, who's saying that?" Shrek narrowed his eyes and looked around. "It's just the trees trying to spook us, lad. Don't listen to him." But as they walked deeper into the woods, the whispers grew louder and mist started to curl around their feet. Suddenly, the path disappeared, leaving them surrounded by trees that all looked the same. "We're lost," Timmy cried. Shrek knelt down and put a giant hand on Timmy's shoulder. "Oi, don't panic, lad. I've dealt with worse than talking trees." He stood up and shouted, "All right, you overgrown sticks, enough of your tricks. Show us the way out, or I'll turn you into firewood." The trees rustled and a deep voice rumbled from the largest one. "An ogre with a temper, eh? Prove your courage and we'll let you pass." Suddenly, a cluster of glowing blue will-o'-the-wisps appeared, floating through the trees. "Follow these lights," the voice said, "but beware. If you stray, you'll be lost forever." Timmy gulped. "What if we get it wrong?" Shrek grinned. "We won't. Stick close to me, lad." Shrek and Timmy followed the flickering lights, stepping carefully through the dark forest. At one point, a shadowy figure darted across their path, and Timmy nearly stumbled off the trail. Shrek quickly grabbed him and growled, "Stay put! These woods won't win." Finally, the last will-o'-the-wisp floated toward an open path, and the mist lifted. The trees stood still and silent once more. Timmy looked up at Shrek in awe. "You weren't even scared," Shrek shrugged. "Hey, trees are trees. Can't let a bunch of whispers scare an ogre." With the path clear, they continued on their journey, Timmy feeling a little braver by Shrek's side. As they continued, the forest grew darker and swampier. Suddenly, a low growl echoed through the trees. A massive beast with glowing yellow eyes and sharp fangs slithered out of the water, blocking their path. Timmy hid behind Shrek. "What is that?" "That," Shrek said calmly, "is trouble." The beast lunged, But Shrek planted his feet and let out a roar so loud that the trees shook and birds flew out of their nests. The beast froze, trembling, then whimpered and slinked back into the water. Timmy peeked out. "That was amazing!" Shrek grinned. "Hey, just another day for an ogre." Finally, they came to a clearing filled with tiny, glowing fairies dancing in a circle. The air shimmered with magic, and Timmy's eyes went wide. "They're so pretty." "Don't get too close," Shrek warned. But before he could stop him, Timmy stepped into the circle, and the fairies giggled mischievously, pulling him in. "Oi!" Shrek bellowed, stomping into the circle. "Let the lad go," the fairies pouted. "We were just playing." Shrek crossed his arms. "Play somewhere else before I trap you in a jar." The fairies released Timmy, who ran back to Shrek's side. "Thanks, Shrek. I didn't know they were trying to trick me." "Always listen to an ogre, kid," Shrek said. At last they reached Timmy's village. His mother ran out, tears streaming down her face. "Timmy, my boy!" Timmy ran into her arms. "I'm okay, Mom. Shrek saved me." The villagers stared nervously at Shrek, but Timmy smiled up at him. "Don't worry, he's a hero." Shrek waved them off. "Hey, I'm no hero. Just an ogre who likes his swamp quiet." As Shrek walked back to his swamp under the stars, he smiled to himself. Maybe helping people wasn't so bad after all. The end. And so, Shrek and Timmy proved that courage, teamwork, and kindness can help you face even the scariest challenges. Remember, no matter how lost or afraid you feel, there's always a way forward if you stay brave and believe in yourself. Sweet dreams, and may your adventures be just as magical.